So if everyone could please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, please. Mr. Barbieri.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If I could have all the board members come down front, please. So today is our first pinning ceremony, and one of the things I want to make sure that we do, at our PLA this year, I took a moment for us to recite the vision and mission. And so one of the things that I want to do now that I've been in the job in the year, so no more game balls. I want to have this sort of twice a year celebration of everyone who's been promoted. But I also want this to be a moment for us all to recommit ourselves to the vision and mission of this district. So if you wouldn't mind, please stand with me and recite the vision and mission with us. Ms. Millen, will you start it off, please? Palm Beach County. So in short order, we will all have this memorized, I promise you. But have a seat. It's very important for us to understand our why. Why are we here? Why do we do this work? Why do we persevere through the good days and the bad days? Why do we get ready for hurricanes? That's our reality. So throughout the year, several leaders in the district received promotions. I am always proud of the accomplishments of our staff as well as their commitment to excellence and achievement. That's why I'm pleased to hold this leadership pinning ceremony twice a year to allow the board to formally acknowledge the promotions of our leadership staff. Today, every leader here will receive a leadership pin. We want to thank all of the advisors for their support of this ceremony and providing the refreshments. I think it was CAB Advisors, the person that provided that for us, the group that provided that for us today. I'm proud to say congratulations to all of these leaders that are here today and for us to recognize your promotion. Some of you have been working since January, so you've kept your jobs, so that's a good thing. And we just thank you for everything that you do for this district and you will continue to do for this district. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over and we're going to begin our ceremony.
Okay. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our inaugural leadership pinning ceremony. And as Dr. Fenoy said, this is designed to formally acknowledge the people in district who have received promotions to the manager level and above. Dr. Fenoy and the school board members are proud to recognize all of you here today and present you with either a gold or silver pin to celebrate your promotion and congratulate you on your rise up through the ranks of leadership. So we will go ahead and get started. I will call each person's name, and for those of you that are here, please do come forward to receive your pin. So we're going to start with the silver pins, which are to acknowledge managers and assistant principals. So first we have Michael Callahan, IT Solutions Manager from the Project Management Office.
All right.
Valerie Crenshaw, Engagement Manager, Communications and Engagement.
All right.
Eva Swiner, Manager, Curriculum Development and School Improvement from Teaching and Learning.
All right. Congratulations.
Jeanette Duggan Anderson, Assistant Principal, Plamosa School of the Arts. Jorge Echegaray, Manager, Grant Programs and Administration.
All right.
Louise Feldkamp, Senior Projects Administrator, Facilities Construction. Ruthie Francis, Manager, Safe Schools. Jennifer George, Assistant Principal, C.O. Taylor Kirkland Elementary School. Joseph Holcomb, Assistant Principal, Lake Worth Community High School. Donald Noel, Manager, Risk and Safety, Risk and Benefits Management Department. Mary Lynn Powell Salisbury, Manager, Personnel Compliance, School Police.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Mervyn Ramnarain, IT Solutions Manager, Technical Operations. Jorge Savaglia, IT Solutions Manager, IT Security.
All right.
Guy Tabato, Assistant Principal, Pahokee Middle Senior High School.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, Shauna Turner Wright, Assistant Principal, H.L. Watkins Middle School.
All right. Let's go to bed. All right, Silver, take a picture. Come on, Silver,
Okay,
take a picture.
and if all these silver recognitions can just come forward to, or remain up there and take a picture for us, thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, and at this time, we are going to award the gold pins, and these are to acknowledge the directors and above, as well as the principals. We begin with Matt Baxter, Major in School Police.
Absolutely. He's like a hurricane.
All right. Robin Littles Brown, Instructional Superintendent, North Region Office. Larry Clausen, Director of Construction, Principal Liaison.
All right.
June Issa, Assistant Superintendent, Student Wellness. Eugene Ford, Principal, Indian Ridge School.
Mr. Ford. All right. So,
Terry Moore, Major in School Police.
all right. Good man.
Melvin Mosier, Major in School Police, Youth Court Behavioral Service. Lakeisha Nathan, Principal at Hope Centennial Elementary School.
All right.
Regina Price, Assistant Chief, School Police. Dr. Glenda Sheffield, Chief Academic Officer. Craig Summer, Instructional Superintendent, South Regional Office. Ed Tierney, Chief of Staff. Diane Wyatt, Director, Safe Schools. And finally, Valerie Zuloga Haynes, Regional Superintendent, Central Region.
Let's take a picture so the board can make some comments.
Yes. And can everyone up here please gather to take a picture?
Can we see this in this? Can I take it from you? Do you need it?
Actually, I just need this part right there. Don't mind. All right, there you go.
All right. Thank you, guys. Yep.
Okay, and at this time, if any of the board members would like to make any comments, please come forward at this time.
Dr. Fenoy recently made a suggestion that we begin a new tradition to recognize our promotions and leadership throughout the district. It really is an excellent way to showcase how we are growing our own leaders. This first class is comprised of outstanding leaders that will be tough for those who follow you to fill your very large shoes. I'm so proud to see how these excellent leaders before us continue to represent the level of excellence that has become a trademark expectation of this school district and continues to validate our investment in each of them to grow professionally and continue to move forward in their work. On behalf of the board, and I'm sure some of you, my colleagues, will also be happy to talk a few minutes with you, I wish you all the best of luck in your new positions, and I, for one, am encouraged to see a wonderful tradition like this continue. Thank you for your efforts on behalf of the thousands of children in our schools. Your contributions to our system have made it possible for my colleagues and I to proudly proclaim that we serve on the school board for the best school district in the United States. So thank you very much for all you do for us.
Do any other board members want to say something? Go ahead.
I just want to say really briefly, first of all, congratulations to everybody. At the beginning of the school year, Dr. Fennoy was telling everybody just a couple weeks ago that we should all go around and hug and kiss each other. Do you remember that? And he did say kiss. I hit him kind of firmly in the side when he said kiss. Please don't kiss each other. And unless you're married, which everyone is here. So anyway, he said that, and I thought it was such a nice thing, and it's actually stuck with me for the last couple of weeks, is that he is trying and I think succeeding in bringing around a family mentality with this staff, this board, and this community. And it just really, it just makes me feel so happy and so proud to be a part of this team and getting to come see you guys. Honestly, I trust you so much with this district and with the work that you do, and I couldn't be prouder of the choices you guys have made for leadership here. So I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the hard work you're doing, and I know we're about to have a tough weekend ahead of us preparing for that, so I want to thank you in advance for all your hard work that you will be doing. Thank you.
And congratulations to each and every one of you. As I look out at you, I think about the days when I was promoted right here in Palm Beach County. And I know your heart is just beaming with joy and pride to be selected to go to the next level. Many of you have moved almost up to the top, to the superintendent's level. And this is great. It's a great time to say your hard work paid off, that your dedication to children pays off. And we as a board thank you for everything that you do each and every day for our children's success. So as I think about you and I see you, I know your heart is beaming and beating with pride and adoration for your great work. And we certainly appreciate you and will be here to support you as you move forward in your new endeavors. Thank you.
And I, too, with my scratchy voice, would like to say congratulations. And I want to tell you, you hear us speak at the board about how the teachers are the backbones of our education system. But the truth is, and I'll say this over and over, is that the success that we have starts at the top. And we have to thank all of you who have worked through the ranks. We really are one big family. Now, I was standing here trying to calculate, because I've been around for a long time. Some of you don't know this, but I was a mother from hell many years ago. And so I was trying to think about, when I advocated for my son, who I know the longest. Valerie, you win, because Matthew's now 30, and I've known you since kindergarten for him. So it's 23 years that we've known each other, and it really is a family. And we could not do it without you. The stresses that come down from Tallahassee, what the children are dealing with, every day you're dealing with children coming to school hungry, from families that don't provide the support, that perhaps the families don't speak English and can't help with the homework, and you just treat all of the students as though they were your own children. So I just also want to add my voice to say thank you so much for all that you do and for being a part of our great family. Thank you.
Well, adding my thank you and congratulations to my fellow board members. We were not going to speak, but you give a board member a microphone and you're going to speak. We know that leadership, for those of you who are old enough to know that leadership is very dear to my heart. I see so many of you nodding. But really, thank you so much for what you've done to get where you are. and for what you certainly are going to do from this day forward. I don't usually single out people, but I am so excited to work with and know Carlene Millen, who has just done incredible things with our leadership program. Thank you.
I think everything's been said, but I just told Dr. Robinson, we're keeping you here as long as we can today, because the longer we can keep you, you don't have to go back to work. But thank you so much. I've worked with so many of you over the years, and I know the effort that you put forward and the effort that's put forward on behalf of all of the students and all of the staff and everybody involved in this county. So thank you so very much.
So I'm good with losing on a 6-1 vote, but I can't, can't be like 6-1 here. So, I'm standing over there, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like rolling my eyes and saying, I'm gonna use one of Paul's words. What's this foo-foo stuff, right? So, because I'm a physician, in our world. No, I'm just telling you. And so in our world, it's just like you just put your nose down and keep going. But then I had to stop and check myself, because what I do realize is that physicians get accolades and we're held on some pedestal or whatever, and educators deserve those same accolades and that same pedestal. And so I'm checking myself and I'm unrolling my eyes now, okay, to also add my congratulations, because I do appreciate the work that you do. I appreciate you taking on the challenge of the next level. Some of the words that have been said today I would consider to be aspirational as opposed to true, and I'm going to ask you to reach those higher levels for our children, and we are all here to support you, because we know you're the ones in the trenches, and we just talk up there. So, but thank you so much, and just go save these babies. Thank you.
So in conclusion, the leaders that you saw today are leaders that were promoted contract-wise between the dates, as she stated, of January 1st to the end of June, right? So we will be doing this again, as Dr. Fenoy stated, and we will be holding that the next ceremony in January. And that will be for everyone that was hired July 1st. Pete Licata. I know you wondered, right, Pete? Yeah. So everyone, we had a lot of hires in July, so... Yeah, right. He was wondering, like, when, okay, yeah, you get yours. It would be from July 1st to December 31st, and we have a big group that was hired in July. Naturally so. So we'll have another, and then we'll just do it every 6 months. So I'll put the board members on the spot just a little bit. We have refreshments for you. For those that are being honored and everyone that's here, please stop by and get refreshment. But before you go, Dr. Fenoy and our board members are going to be here if for anyone that might want to take a selfie and tweet it out, kind of thing, kind of spread the word that we're growing our leaders here in Palm Beach County. So if you would like to take a selfie or take a picture of any sort, please feel free to do so, and please stop by to get refreshments on the way out. And thank you for coming. Oh, yes, and one more comment.
One last thing. I think it's important. I want to say, there's this old story that I eventually will share. I find the article where there are two men in Vietnam in a foxhole together. And these two men, one was this inner city guy who didn't trust anyone outside of his race, and the other guy was the exact same way. But in this foxhole in Vietnam, one had the bullets and one had the gun. And the reason why we even know that story, because at some point they started working together in that foxhole to get home, period. And so when I think about what the board said about our work together, becoming a family, understanding that we are interdependent of one another. I can't do my job without Keith. I can't do my job without Chief Kitzrow, and he can't do his job without me, and we can't do anything of this without the board. And so it's important that these sort of symbolic moments, this ceremony that I'm trying to create, helps us reaffirm that when things get tough, we're in this thing together. That phone call is required for us to really persevere and push through. And so I'm just thankful that you all showed up to our first one. It'll get bigger and better, but let's take some pictures and have a good time and then go get ready for this hurricane. Thanks. I gave a bunch